The question is, the issue of immigration has been very divisive for our community. How would you change the tone of the debate and reduce tensions among Danbury residents?
This immigration issue, I don't believe is as divisive as the question poses. In speaking to my constituents, I found that this was an issue that most people were in favor of, having ICE access for the Danbury police officers. I myself, a retired Danbury police officer for more than 2 decades, I know the frustration when dealing with an individual that you can't ID. Probably one of the most important parts of this ICE access is the instant access to identification through the ICE computer that would be provided to the police department after the officers are trained. Now, I understand there's two detectives that are going to go to the school. They're going to be trained, and we're going to have these officers online hopefully pretty soon. The ICE debate was going on through the Common Council quite extensively. We heard an awful lot, we read an awful lot, and it was unanimously, or nearly unanimously, supported on a bipartisan basis, 19-2, 19 in favor. You know, if folks would read the memorandum of understanding that's online, you'll see that it's not for status crimes, it's for serious crimes. It's so the officers can identify these people and get them off the streets. Back in July of 2004, probably a little known fact that an illegal immigrant was here on the streets of Danbury. This immigrant was a convicted in absentia serial killer that was located by our officers and was taken into custody. These are the people that we got to get off the streets. That's what we need ICE for. That's why I support it, and I still do support it.
I do believe that immigration is not divisive in our community. It was the illegal immigration that was divisive. But I also want to explain how Danbury also has a long history of welcoming the immigrants into our community. We have many programs designed to assist in the new immigrants into Danbury, programs like free English classes at the public library, Hispanic business seminars, groups like the Literacy Volunteers and other nonprofits. And I, as a current councilwoman, will continue, if elected, to support our immigrant community to succeed and achieve their American dream right here in Danbury. Thanks.
I don't even accept this question at all, because I think the strong point for Danbury, and when I walk around and I talk to my constituents, is the fact that we are such a diverse community. I live in a neighborhood, I've lived there for 37 years, I'll bet you we speak 15 languages in my neighborhood. And we never see a police, there's no need for a police officer in my neighborhood. We all get along. And I just think that the problem that we have with questions like this is it's certain people in the community that just try to drum up problems.
Mayor Fountain, I'm a newcomer to this community, and I moved here because of its diversity. I didn't want to raise my son in a racist community, and I'm deeply concerned with the way this immigration debate has this racist overtones. I have worked for 10 years in many different diverse communities, all of them with similar demographics to Danbury. And this is the first time I have ever encountered such racist remarks made towards me. And I think that you can't ignore this issue in your community. I think there needs to be some kind of procedure in place and to address the racism that is associated with this debate.
Well, first of all, let me